Those photo radar tickets in the small Weld County town of Kersey are a bit of a moneymaker. The town told us they've already made $413,000 since they started collecting revenue in May of this year. And most of that money comes from $340 tickets. You know, the ones we were telling you about that may not be legal. The town told us that drivers have paid about 931 of those $340 tickets. If you do the math real quick, that equals about 316,000. So it's about 76% of the total amount that they've collected so far. Kersey's projected budget in 2025 was about 5.5 million. So that's about 7% of the town's budget collected in tickets in 6 months. I told you before that Kersey is writing these $340 tickets contrary to their own town ordinance that caps what speed tickets can write at $40 for regular roads and $80 for school zones and construction zones. The chief there claims that there's a carve out in state law that allows him to do this for drivers who are going 25 miles per hour over the speed limit or more. But an attorney we talked to say the town's ordinance says there's a cap, that the maximum that you can charge is $40, and he's got to follow the town's ordinance, especially since they're citing the town ordinance on the tickets. Though, funny story, a lot of these tickets cite an ordinance that's 2025-0004. If you look that up, 2025-0004 is an ordinance regulating wine tastings and alcoholic beverage tastings in the town of Kersey. Got a couple questions about whether or not that would invalidate these tickets? It likely wouldn't. An attorney tells me that prosecutors can change a charge up until the day of trial. So if anyone were going to try to go to court and say, hey, you cited me on an alcohol tasting ordinance and not the speed camera ordinance, the town would likely change the charge in time for court. But it shows that there's a lot of stuff going on that just doesn't really add up here.